Games Workshop has finally done something that we've been asking them for years. That is to fight back against the scalpers. We've got a bunch of information to go through today because Games Workshop have took the first initial steps. There's talk of legal action from the scalpers themselves, which is absolutely hilarious. And also, it seems that The End and the Death Part 3 is going to go on resale once again. The limited edition book I'm talking about. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. Now, just so we're all on the same page, I'm going to explain what's happened. When it comes to limited edition stock, mainly books, but it also counts for box set models as well, the scalping market has learned that we want this more than anything. They've activated bots that go in, buy all this product up, it goes to them, and then they put it over on eBay for hideous amounts of money. This then came to a head last week when The End and the Death Part 3 went on sale, and we learned that the bot accounts absolutely invaded the GW website and started to buy all the stock up of the limited edition book. This led to people like myself doing videos asking Games Workshop, can you please step in and do something about this? Like, there was literally bot accounts on Twitter taking the mickey out of people saying, hey, look how many copies I got with my bot. I'm putting them all on eBay. You went over on eBay and they were literally just pages flooded with the limited edition End of the Death Part 3 selling from anywhere like 300 to like £500 per book. Now, moving forward, what we have is Games Workshop actively combating the botters and also taking on the scalpers. I'll get onto the scalper thing in the latter part of the video because this is absolutely amazing. The scalpers are furious. But first, let's discuss this image that I put up in the background. This is the brand new anti-bot system that they've implemented on their website. When it comes to big pre-order weekends now and you have to queue to get on the website, I'm sure most of you saw this previous weekend with the Deathwing Assault box set, or maybe you want to get on there to get some old world stuff. You had to enter a code to make sure you weren't a robot. Now, I'm not saying that this is perfect because I'm sure there is some bot systems that can get around this, but I would like to thank Games Workshop for taking the first step in combating the botters. This is what was needed so long ago, right at the start of the Siege of Terra series, but it's better late than never. Next, Games Workshop are now actively cancelling people's orders that had more than one. So as I mentioned, there was some bot accounts that were going in there, scalpers going in there, and they were buying multiple orders just to put on eBay. Again, with the image in the background, we have confirmation that Games Workshop are cancelling all these orders. The scalpers themselves, this image that you see is from a conversation with someone who was buying it off a scalper because they never managed to get it off the GW website, and the scalpers basically said, as you can see, hey man, unfortunately Games Workshop has cancelled all my orders, very sorry about this, I will have to refund you. And you can see like the actual image showing that GW has actually cancelled these orders. I'm hearing this more and more now. Again, there was an Australian guy who apparently bought all the Australian stock up. I've heard GW have cancelled all of that order, and this has now led to more information coming out about the actual scalpers getting mad at Games Workshop for cancelling their orders. And this is coming from this image in the background. This was posted over on the Black Library Nutters Warhammer community page. I've taken away the chap's name because the last thing I want to do is dox someone on one of my videos, but the guy who posted this, massive thumbs up to you, mate. I absolutely appreciate what you've done. As you can read the post in the background, I'm going to read it now. It says, just got off the phone with GW customer service. They said they have 450 to 500 cancelled copies of The End and the Death. They will be going back on the site at some point. One of the scalpers actually called them to complain that 9 of his 10 copies were cancelled. He threatened legal resources and the conversation ended at that time. So let's just discuss the bottom thing first and then we'll go back to the orders actually coming back. Imagine buying 10 books, right? And then 9 of those books getting cancelled, and you, like a child, throwing your toys out the pram saying, do you know what? I'm going to go and get my legal lawyers on this because it's just not fair. It looks like we have the first 40k Karen that we've absolutely come across. But good, screw them, right? These scalpers, they deserve everything. I'm glad that they lost all their multiple pre-orders because at the end of the day, only thing that they were doing it for is to make a quick buck off mine and your fandom. Now, the really big thing from that post is that Games Workshop now have around 450 to 500 copies ready to go back on sale. I really hope that Games Workshop don't just randomly do this. I'm hoping that they absolutely do another announcement day so people can have the time to get themselves ready and actually get in the queue like intended to get the book in a favorable manner. This is what GW need to do. The last thing we need is GW say, okay, just put them all on sale on a Thursday. A random Thursday, like 2 p.m. or something like that. No one's aware. Someone says it online, then there's a mad rush, then everyone's panicking. So hopefully we'll see something from Games Workshop very, very soon announcing that they're going to put all these books that they've taken back now from the scalpers back on pre-order. Great job, GW. Again, another absolute bloody win. Now, just before I end the video, again, I just want to thank Games Workshop. I know I've given Games Workshop a lot of trash over the years as a corporation. Like, I love the models they make. I love like the games and the lore and stuff like that. But I've always say some of their business practices absolutely frustrate me, and it really, really does sometimes get on my nerves. But I think what they've done is an absolute fantastic step in the right direction. Hopefully, this is the foundation now where we can build on and stop more of the scalpers, more of the botters coming over and getting the products that we all want. The last thing we want is it to be open season over on the Games Workshop website because the only losers is me and you. It's just a crappy situation when you come across something like that. So yes, I do applaud GW for taking the first steps, and I'm hoping that this is going to be a big deterrent in the coming releases when it comes to other limited edition stock. Right, that's it. Enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below and we can have a nice little chin wag down there as we always do. I'm hoping that those people that missed out on the end of the death part 3, fingers crossed now that you will have another chance to get your hands on that book. See ya, have a great day, and bye-bye.